Right now in DC News Now at 4, hundreds of people blocking streets and revving up frustrations at illegal car rallies in Maryland.
They block up the entire street with cars parked out here on South Lawn.
Businesses now urging police to pump the brakes on these takeovers.
Newly released body camera footage shows the moment a federal agent fired into the car of a DC man during a traffic stop. Tonight, we're hearing from his attorney.
Beware of ticks. Alexandria health officials have posted these signs across parks and trails, warning of an uptick in tick activities as the temperatures start to warm up.
And chillier air sparking a freeze warning tonight. Meteorologist Damon Matson tells us when we could see things warm up.
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us for DC News Now. Here at 4, I'm Annalisa Gale.
And I'm Mark Hall. Hundreds of drivers taking over streets in Rockville to race, rally, or stunt.
Yes, surveillance video caught crowds of people along South Lawn Drive. Business owners stepping in, asking for a greater police presence now after those car rallies and takeovers on their properties. DC News Now's Randy Bass joining us live in Rockville.
And Randy, business owners there say this isn't the first time that this has happened.
Yes, we're talking about people and cars piling in, parading into this parking lot by the dozens, leaving behind skid marks and burnout tracks here at this parking lot on South Lawn Drive. One business owner we talked to said they didn't even realize this had been happening most weekends for almost a month before checking their cameras to see what was happening when they were away at night and over the weekend. Got to show you this new video, though. Surveillance video showing those large crowds descending on this quiet industrial business park in Rockville over the weekend. Again, leaving those skid marks and burnout tracks. You can see them in that video doing that here. Business owners also alleging trash, broken glass, and booze getting left behind too. The big concern, people getting hurt and property getting damaged. One of the owners we talked to says she has been in business here for more than 25 years now. She's taking extra safety precautions, saying she's never seen anything like that on her cameras here before.
We were in shock because of the hundreds of kids that are out here. And I say kids, we don't know for sure. Teenagers, young 20s, we have no idea. They bring a box truck one weekend with music, and it's just blaring. They block up the entire street with cars parked out here on South Lawn. Cars can't get through. Regular people trying to just pass by. It's pretty serious.
And we did check in with Montgomery County Police on this. They tell us they are aware of what's been happening here. They told us they got a call for a report of shots fired here on Sunday morning, right around 5:15. Once they got here, though, they said they found no evidence of a shooting, and they helped to disperse the crowd. Business owners we talked to here are hopeful that police will show up this weekend and not large crowds. In Rockville, I'm Randy Bass, DC News Now.
All right, Randy, thank you. New at 4, road rage incident escalates with a man pulling out a gun and shooting at another driver. Police say that this happened in the area of Georgia Avenue and Norbeck Road in Olney. Police say that the suspect was found nearby on Softwood Terrace and is in custody. The other driver was not hurt. We were told that the car was hit by a bullet. And a burning pile of scrap metal sends smoke billowing into the air in Rockville. Montgomery County fire crews dousing the fire in water. This is on East Good near Road and Dover Road, and you can see that the pile of charred metal is sitting there, and officials say that the fire has been put out.
Also developing right now, newly released body camera video shows the moment an HSI agent fired shots into the car of a DC man during a traffic stop. It happened back in October. That's when agents pulled over Philip Brown for driving with illegal tinted windows. DC News Now's Marielle Carbone joining us live outside of police headquarters now. And Marielle, why is this video just now being released?
Well, Annalisa and Mark, this is all the result of 2 D.C. bills passed by emergency in the last few weeks that mandate D.C. police release body camera footage when they are out on a scene with federal agents who use excessive force. This is something that Brown's attorneys, as well as other advocates here in the city, have been pushing for months. Now, in this video, which we want to warn you could be considered disturbing to some, it does show Brown's white Durango moving. Then you hear multiple shots fired by that HSI agent. Brown is ordered out of the car where he's arrested. You can hear him on the video saying, "What did I do?" And "You all shot at me." The incident, it has really faced immense scrutiny. For one, DC police did not make any mention of the federal agent firing a gun on their police report, which led to accusations of a cover-up here. That is one of the reasons why charges were eventually dropped against Brown. Now, Brown was not hit, the bullets narrowly missing him. His attorney telling us today she will continue to push for more transparency and policy changes.
Asking and demanding for this task force to end, for there to be policies in place for us to get immediate and full transparency. After Mr. Brown's shooting, several other people were shot. Mr. Nelson was shot and almost killed, and Mr. Julian Bailey was shot and killed by United States Marshals. That body-worn camera still hasn't been released.
Now, White does tell me that she intends to file civil rights lawsuits against MPD and other agencies that were out and involved in this incident. She is planning to hold a press conference back at MPD headquarters here behind us in about an hour. So we'll be here and we'll bring you the latest from that coming up later on DC News Now. For now, live from MPD headquarters, I'm Marielle Carbone at DC News Now.
All right, thanks to Marielle. Taking a live look outside right now at the National Mall. It's a sunny day outside, Annalisa.
That is a beautiful shot. I think this is the first time we've taken that shot.
Yeah,
it's really nice out there. And good to see folks out and about. Definitely need maybe a light jacket.
Yeah.
I walked out the house without a jacket today. Meteorologist David Madsen joining us. I was holding on to my blazer a little bit, but it was nice. It was nice out.
You just bared and grinned right through it, I guess, on that one. Yeah, it's the kind of weather that reminds us, after all, that we are still in early April. I know this past weekend for the Easter holiday itself, we had some nice conditions leading up to the holiday. Very warm, very sunny, but then that front came through, brought the rainfall, and now we're dealing with the colder air. And tonight is going to be one of those coldest stretches, enough so that we have a freeze warning covering the majority of the DMV from I-81 eastward. Now, Calvert, St. Mary's counties, it will be just warm enough to avoid that hard freeze along the Chesapeake, and of course out toward our mountain counties. Well, the growing season hasn't quite started yet, but for the rest of us, we can see all of those trees in bloom, those plants as well, and they could take a bit of a hit tonight with how cold it's going to get. Now, at the moment, yeah, it's chilly, but not terrible. It's in the low 60s in Waldorf and Fredericksburg, 56 in the district, and then you're seeing some of that chilly air farther north and west starting to filter in. And as we head into the night, we'll continue to see a clear sky. The breezy winds we've had will start to let up, and that's going to speed up how much our temperatures drop. And yeah, we'll be dealing with those much colder conditions by early tomorrow morning. So yeah, we're stuck with this cold air for the time being. You'll want to bring in those outdoor plants or cover them up if they're already out there. But as we progress along this week, is there a chance we start to see things warm back up? We'll have a full look at your forecast coming up here in just a bit.
Well, President Trump warning Iran's whole civilization will die tonight if the deal isn't struck.
Yeah, he set a deadline now of 8 p.m. Eastern tonight. DC News Now is Gabrielle Caracciolo joining us live from Capitol Hill with more on this. And Gabrielle, you've been monitoring the latest developments here. What else are you learning?
Well, President Trump says this 8 p.m. deadline will be one of the most important moments in the history of the world. As his threats have escalated, so has the criticism from congressional Democrats who want Congress to reconvene and vote to end the war. President Trump says this 8 p.m. deadline will be one of the most important moments in the history of the world. As his threats have escalated, so has the criticism from congressional Democrats who want Congress to vote to end the war. 12 hours ahead of the deadline he imposed on Iran, President Trump delivered his most ominous warning yet. Writing on Truth Social, a whole civilization will die tonight, never to be brought back again. I don't want that to happen, but it probably will. He says there must be a deal that includes reopening the Strait of Hormuz, a key oil shipping route, by 8 p.m. Eastern.
Fundamentally, the ball is in the Iranians' court.
At an unrelated event in Hungary, Vice President Vance says he's confident Iran will respond, positive or negative, by the deadline.
They've got to know we've got tools in our toolkit that we so far haven't decided to use. The President of the United States can decide to use them, and he will decide to use them if the Iranians don't change their course of conduct.
Iran's foreign ministry spokesperson responded on X, the power of a nation's culture, logic, and faith will undoubtedly prevail over the logic of naked power and brute force. Back home, congressional reaction remains mostly split along party lines.
I think the president is doing something that other presidents wish they had done in their administration.
The threats go beyond what any president should say or do. Threatening to eliminate a civilization is comparable to genocide.
Some Democrats are also calling for the president to be removed from office through the 25th Amendment, which the White House called pathetic. In Washington, I'm Gabrielle Caracciolo.
All right, thanks to Gabrielle. We're helping you stretch your dollar while oil prices continue to go up as the countdown clock continues to tick down towards President Trump's deadline to destroy Iran's infrastructure. Now, this is a gas buddy that's a poll that says that the national average for a gallon of regular sits at above $4. Right here in the DMV, drivers can pay the lowest at the pump if they're willing to pay cash. It costs $3.79 at the Shell on Benning Road, and in Southeast D.C. and Alexandria, Virginia, the Amerigo on Telegraph Road has a gallon of regular listed at $3.91. And in Frederick, Maryland, it's $3.95 at the Rosemont Service Center on Rosemont Avenue. To find the lowest price where you live, just scan the QR code on your screen. It's going to take you to the DC News Now gas tracker, where you can compare prices to help you stretch your dollar.
All right, well, take me out to the ball game. The Nationals playing in Game 2 of their home series against the St. Louis Cardinals tonight. The game starts at 6:45. Every Tuesday home game features $5 select concession items like hot dogs, nachos, peanuts, sodas. The first 20,000 fans at Nats Park will also get a vintage batting practice pullover. Very cool. Also, with home opener weekend, it was a busy one for Metro, we're learning. WMATA says 14,000 riders took Metro to Navy Yard on Friday, 20,000 on Saturday, and 5,000 on Sunday. And staying with Metro now, Loudoun County now has senior Smart Trip cards available. People living in the county that are 65 or older can save 50% on Metro fares. The card works like a standard Smart Trip card, but automatically applies the senior discount when used. You can pick one up at the Loudoun County Transit and Commuter Services office.